morning again on day 3. Gonna take a walk out to the beach. It is still windy. It is still cold.
Going down to Ocracoke. Either one of us wanted to get on that ferry because it's an hour ferry ride from the bottom of Cape Hatteras over to the island of Ocracoke. Right, so we were told by someone yesterday, who was it?
Yeah, I went into the office to grab our magnet and asked about the ferry, and they told us, she told me that the ferry did run yesterday, and I said, okay, good, because our plan was to head down to Ocracoke. And she said
there have been times when the ferry doesn't pick people up and they get stranded down there.
She goes, well, the good thing is you're on this side of the ferry because at least then you can drive across the bridge and get out. She's like, if you're over there and they cancel the ferry due to the winds, you're stuck there.
Right.
So
we were not too thrilled about that idea. Number one, there's no power. We have no power where we're staying, and it is really chilly.
Okay, well, wait, we're going to show you something here. All right, so we're actually turning around, but this is what the sound side.
I think this is the Oregon Inlet, I think.
Yeah,
here.
So the water is rough today, really rough. I took a little bit of footage this morning about how even the shoreline, it was just beating the shoreline. So
yeah,
plan B.
Yeah. Okay, so because of what we were told about the ferry possibly stranding us down in Ocracoke, we were not real thrilled about that possibility. And these winds are supposed to stay this way for the next 2 or 3 days. And seriously, you can't really get out and enjoy a whole lot, especially out on the beach,
And that was our plan. That was pretty much our plan for today.
I was just gonna enjoy the beach.
Was to just hang out, do some. Wow, look at it. Yeah. We're commenting. You can see the waves. I mean, the ocean is angry today.
Yeah. It's cool. It's really cool to see what Mother Nature does. But that's incredible.
Hold on, I'll show you. So this is what Karen and I were commenting on as we're sitting here waiting to make the turn. Yeah.
You see how the waves and it's just spraying.
It's
the
just
winds, yeah,
unbelievably windy.
Yeah. So anyhow, we're on day 3. We spent some time rearranging things, trying to decide how we wanted to work out this trip. Again, New River Gorge National Park was our destination towards the end of the trip, but it is going to snow there.
So unless something changes over the next few days,
We probably will.
we're going to have to reschedule that part of it.
So anyhow, I mean, that's just par for the course, and sometimes that's what happens. And your plans, as much as you want them to work out, which we did, we were pretty disappointed. We had to psych ourselves back up for a different plan.
Yeah, because this was already a Plan B trip.
Yes,
So-
it was. This was a plan B. So now we're on a plan C.
Right.
But anyhow, that's what you have to do when you're out road tripping,
That's right.
All right, so here we go.
So we are crossing Alligator River.
No, this is.
Yes, it is.
No way.
That's what it says right there.
Really?
Yeah.
And
That's what the sign back there said.
You
Yeah.
say so.
Yeah.
Alright. It's an Atlantic Coastal Waterway.
Okay, I'm just going to show you while Karen's making fun of me.
Alligator River, I believe you.
It clearly says right there, Alligator River. And that's what the sign back there said. Alright, it is 5:07. We left Hatteras at 9:30, 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock or so.
We had a
Anyhow,
3-hour drive ahead of us.
we got up to Medoc State Park
Mountain State Park.
in North Carolina. And by the way, that is really a nice little state park.
Yep.
Anyhow.
Super friendly and helpful people there as well.
Nice bunch of people working there. We had a reservation for that state park tomorrow night. So we went in there to start off with to find out if we could just go ahead and get another reservation for tonight and just stay there for 2 nights. Well, they were booked.
Which was a bummer because we pulled in and we loved it. It was nice.
It was a nice park. Really pretty. Anyway, the very nice gentleman, one of the park rangers there, called Kerr Lake State Park for us, which is about 40 miles from where we were. And he had them set aside a lakefront campsite, his favorite campsite, at this state park, so that we would have a place to stay for the next 2 nights, which was really nice of him to do that. So anyhow, we thought that trip would only take a little while, but the Kerr Lake is huge, and there are multiple rec areas and campgrounds in this state park. So I guess just a FYI, if you're ever in this area, you're gonna stay there. There is a specific area or road that the park office is on. We went to the wrong
Of course.
part of the lake.
Yeah.
Had
So
to kind of
we
wind
saw
back
a
around.
decent side of the lake.
Anyhow, at 2 o'clock, we stopped to get gas. We were 30 miles away from Medic Mountain State Park. And it is now
5:10.
Yeah. So we thought, wow, we're going to have a short day here in the van and we're going to get out and just enjoy the day. Well, we ended up not getting to this state park until about 5.
Yeah.
So we are now here. It is a very nice state park. We have a fantastic spot.
Yeah, we're gonna have to switch you around. Let you
And
see
we
this
will-
spot.
I'll show you where we're camping and what it looks like. All right. All right, so here's Fran.
Hey, Fran.
She's all parked in. All right, and there's a dock out here that you can walk out on. This is our lakefront spot. Is that not fantastic? And then over here, next to us, that's not a campsite. That's actually just a little like
Like a little jetty.
yeah, like a little jetty that you could fish or just take your chairs down and enjoy the lake. And there's actually hardly anybody here at the state park, so it's nice and quiet.
All right, and this view that Karen is showing you is from our picnic table.
Right. And we're going to watch the sunset. So we're going to have a nice sunset here. Okay, so we showed you our site, and we are really happy with it.
Yeah.
And we were happy with the state park. You know, sometimes you never know what it's going to be like when you go to these places that you've never been before. We've never camped in North Carolina state parks up until Cape Hatteras,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm talking about outside of the Outer Banks. We've never camped at one of the North Carolina state parks. We had no idea what to expect, or, you know, all the things that you get concerned about sometimes. But
So far, the two that we've seen.
yeah, are really nice. So
Yeah.
thank you, North Carolina, doing a great job so far that we've seen.
Yeah.
And we're real happy with both of the parks that we've stopped in so far. So anyhow, again, we are at Kerr Lake Recreation Area State Park.
Yes, the plan is to be here for tonight. We are taking tomorrow to just
Chill.
and regroup and relax.
Right.
And try to change modes a little bit to move forward, to finish out as much of the road trip as we can,
Yeah.
as the weather will allow. So
Yeah, we're hoping the weather's good to us. We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see what happens. They are expecting snow and some other changes in the weather, so we'll just play it by ear and see what happens.
doing the best we can. All right, so making our tea that we like to have before we go to bed. And the sun is setting, and it's a good way to end day 3. All right, this is our view out of the back of the van this evening. Not a bad way to end day 3.
There you go. Day 3. Thanks for watching.